Hello. Hi. As you can tell, we are stuffing our face.
Mhm.
And
It's like,
it's late. Yeah. So we do apologize for the lateness of the show. But
well, it's late for the recording, but not really. It's still early. Kids are still up, so it's not really late. But it's late. It's late to be eating.
late to be
Yeah.
actually a lot.
On what?
So
Facebook?
mhm.
Damn, you did not tell me that.
Surprise.
We shall pay for this dearly someday.
Ah,
So yeah.
ain't nobody else. Trust me. I get like one person. So
No, it's Saturday night. They probably.
then it's homecoming.
Oh.
So but so we wanted to kick the podcast off with us being the first couple, because if you guys have been paying attention to the posting that we've been doing, you see that we have some lovely guests that are going to be coming on throughout the next couple of months. So we're going to tackle the questions ourselves that we passed out to our couples. Um,
Boy.
so, ma'am.
Huh?
Oh, and I'm so sorry. I'm
He's
LaRon.
Mister.
Yeah, mister.
And I miss
And we are.
the takeovers.
So
You know, you know.
excuse us eating,
Huh?
being greedy.
I
How
might
we
be
let.
embarrassed by my children, so I might not be eating very much.
Really?
It's no different than eating in a restaurant. So yeah, I might.
You
So where to
like
put the paper?
and
Okay.
chew?
Thank you. Thank you. I'll be chewing like this.
Mm.
Can they hear me?
Can y'all hear us? You should be able to hear us. It's a
Oh, okay.
it picks up.
You want me to ask the question?
Yes, that's some buff.
I mean, yeah, you
No,
can't answer. You got food in your mouth.
stuff in my face.
Womp, womp, Okay, so husband came up with these questions because I have no idea what these are. Um, we have kidnanigans going on upstairs.
In the
So
background. So excuse that if you
we don't own any rights to that horrible singing. So it's not really horrible, but yeah, today we don't. How?
Oh no.
I was finna say, oh,
No.
woo! This first question.
Right there.
Wait, how? Wait, why is this here,
No, that has something to do with.
babe?
Huh? Because we was talking about something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I was writing it down. Because I
Okay.
was thinking
It
about.
just didn't read very well. I was like, how is? Do I want to read the rest of this out loud? Okay. So, how do you stay in love with the same person for years?
No. Couples questions. That's what I was trying to
Oh
point.
my God. You know what? You hand a man something and you just can't get the right thing done. Oh my goodness.
Really?
Start over. Hi everybody. I'm Miss and this is Mr. And we're the Takeovers. Tonight we're going to be asking a series of questions about our relationship. And this will be the ongoing format for future shows. So Let's get started with some juicy, meaty questions about our relationship. Why are you laughing? I'm trying to do a cute introduction because you did not do it right. You didn't even tell me we're on Facebook.
Okay. That's the first question.
How did you meet?
How did we meet?
You met me before I met you, so.
Huh?
What? You met me before I met you. I had no idea who you were. You were just another random patient. How did I meet you? You met me first. You met me at the pharmacy getting some prescriptions that you didn't need.
It ain't that I ain't need it. I ain't want them joints. That's what it was.
And he walked in and God said, "Huh?
Yes.
This is your wife."
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And I had no absolute clue. I was like, dang, this dude got some issues, man. Because the way that medication list was set up, ooh.
You gotta love it, right?
It was nice and long. So we met at my job, my place of employment. And based on context clues, you can tell what that is. If you know, you know.
It was long, short, sweet, but I slid in there.
So you later slid in my DMs after you met me in person?
No, after we had that talk at the store.
Oh, that sold you on. Oh, we were together then?
No, no, that does not sell me on we together. No, but that.
Hey, Tashawn, what's
Hey.
up? Yeah, so we're doing these questions. So you want to write them down and get prepared. We might send y'all the list. Did you send the list to him? Oh, okay.
I think I already sent it to him.
Yeah, so he met me before I met him, and yeah, so that's how we met.
I'm still trying to figure. I'm still trying to figure that out. How?
Because you already knew that I was your wife before you officially said it.
But you still met me though. Okay, you know what? We're gonna use that terminology.
I didn't know you, honestly. You were just another patient.
I was.
He was just another customer. I don't know what he was.
She was trying to play hard, but it's okay.
Oh my gosh. It's okay.
Next question.
What is it that makes you all work? I think we've answered this before.
I would say that
honesty
for me,
and open
conversation and the being patient with each other.
Yeah, because we. Sometimes we have no filter with each other, and that's okay. But then we have to go back and like kind of, well, babe, that was a little rough,
I can't say at the very beginning because my previous relationship, I couldn't do that. I had to write it down, and
oh man,
I was like,
if I could tell y'all how many letters and cards I have for him apologizing for little stuff that was like really big, and we had to really work on that.
Like very first one, I was like,
I had to.
That one time at band camp.
So we really worked hard on making open communication, like verbalizing it, really worked because he would write long letters, and I'd be like, well, what is the point?
What looking at me like we crazy and stuff, and I'm like, bruh, do you not understand? My heart is like all the way down here, and I'm scared because I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm gonna say it like I ain't no punk or nothing like that, but I don't like confrontation. And so my previous marriage was a confrontation, just period.
Yeah.
And so I hadn't gotten so used to it to where, dang, if I say how I feel, she gonna lash out at me. But
and sometimes I do, anyways. I do kind of chomp the bit on him, but I'm getting better at listening first. He's a little winded when it comes to him explaining stuff. Hey. So I would say what makes us work. Patience definitely makes us work.
Oh,
cause yeah.
You know how long I've been quiet?
That don't mean you have to punish me with all of it at one time, you know?
You know how long I've been quiet?
I make it easy for him to say, okay, babe, this is what bothering me. Sometimes he probably be like,
it takes a minute. I have to soak in it first. And then
when he bring it to me, I'd be like, okay, let me just sit here. Let me prepare myself. Yeah. And I be trying to not have facial emotional expression. You know, I saw something that a young lady did that might work. She wanted to vent and have an unbiased conversation, and her and her mom were talking. And so mom just was listening with the paper between the two of them. Yeah. Maybe that would be easier for you if we were having a conversation.
No. Let's not. No, when we sit down and talk, it's not your facial expression is not a problem. Now, if the conversation is like, if the issue starts a conversation right then and there, like at that time, and I don't have a moment to sit and gather myself, then
I'm a little impatient. Yeah, I'm sorry, and we work on that. So we work on that.
Patience,
open conversation, honesty, and God.
Mm-hmm.
God knows.
And support with each other. Man. We just support each other. That's support, how we work.
And wine.
Yeah, got a big ball. Bam! Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, cheers. Oh.
Do we do it right? I'm gonna do it again. Oh, wait, you do it right. I'm really recording you. It's a boomerang. All right.
So has marriage been or was discussed before getting married?
So it's like
he was married to me the first time he saw me. So
I didn't discuss it with you though. It wasn't until after.
We did discuss it, and my answer was no.
Huh?
Initially.
No, I'm saying like because you said I met you first. So yeah, when I met you,
you married me.
Yeah.
You did, and that's okay. Hmm? Like my mom has mom has not always said, but that saying is, make sure he's more into you than you are into him. So
you put my business all out of.
You know who said hit the line record button?
Yeah.
It wasn't discussed prior. No. I did say no at first.
Oh, you know what?
And I let him know I was gonna say no.
Yes, and so when
I said no.
When I proposed to her, I had already. I was set up.
Embarrassed me.
I did not embarrass her. Whatsoever. I embarrassed myself because
put me on the spot for sure.
I embarrassed myself because I automatically thought that she was gonna say no. So even though I had an engagement ring, I had a little surprise party set up for it because it was a double party. It was a party because
he was trying his luck.
Didn't have nothing to do with it. It was just I might as well, like when you already know what's gonna happen. So I was cool. So when she said yes, I was like,
oh,
what? Oh, okay. All right then.
I did later let him know that I almost said no.
Yeah.
But lucky my family was there. That's why I said yeah.
That's sad.
I didn't want to waste that time. They were looking for a good show. Yeah, I probably already prepped and promised them so much. So.
I'm gonna tell you, all of them was like, she gonna say no. I told you, Auntie and Sis was like, even though Auntie was calling me nephew, like, you sure you want to do that? And Sis like, bruh, I don't know. It don't look good. I don't think you should do it.
But you had already went through the. He was already purchasing and paying on a ring way before he even proposed.
They said you have to talk it in. You have to put it out there in the universe.
Speak those things that are not as though they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did discuss marriage prior to getting married. A lot.
Yeah.
We discussed.
I mean, we even did books.
Stipulations. We did I do book. We did. We answered a lot of questions to make sure we were on the same page with compatibility and things like that.
Yeah.
Not so much compatibility, but just, if we had different views on something, how would we come together to compromise?
And it was funny. We was similar on a majority of the things.
Yeah.
Automatically. I also think that's
even though we were
reared
reared very different. He's not a church person, and I was raised very churchy. So
I'm not a church person. I believe in God, but not a church person whatsoever.
He wasn't raised in the church. I was there Sunday.
I was raised
Wednesday.
I was raised outside.
Friday they had reversal.
I was raised outside of the church with the little pool. Get your butt in here, but I ain't going.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let me stop playing with the board.
All right, so
what do we do for a living? Work our butts off.
Yep.
I'm a full-time whatever you need me to be. Mother, counselor, wife, cook, chef, stand in the corner and pop sell pills at the corner of what's
let me tell you about her. I'm sorry, I'm eating. Let me tell you about her.
We're entrepreneurs.
Side note, she done cooked some spinach dip with some shrimp in it.
One time.
And some spicy rice and brought it to my job.
2 times.
And then she just stopped cooking on them. I'm like, man, what happened?
Cause you be in the kitchen all the time, so
you
the new chef.
You know what you
chef let on.
You just pushed me over and said, baby, get your ass out of
Le cordon de oui.
Oh wow, really?
Chef let on.
Yeah, that's how she got me. She ripped me in on cooking, and she put some spices and some
Now that's one thing I'll tell you. Now I will put some spices in some food, but don't ask me what I put in it, and don't ask me to do it again.
I really think cause it was one of them days I was over here.
I put some voodoo in it.
And I felt a little pinch. I think she probably grabbed a piece of my hair.
Oh my Lord! Jesus take the wheel.
Well, I work at a what you call this?
Retail store.
A retail store. Yeah, I work at a retail store. But
he worked for me and do whatever I say do.
That too. Yeah.
No, I'm just fine. We're joking. We're joking.
Not Shane. She's the boss of the bakery, so So, that too. Mm-hmm. So we got multiple jobs, pretty much outside of being parents.
And that goes into the next question: do we have kids? No, at this point, they are full-blown hoodlums. Oh, I love my babies dearly, but they are at puberty and.
I had to drink my tea for that one.
Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Who said that?
I don't know.
No. I had a customer yesterday.
Yeah, I know. And then you told me that one time, and I said, that fits my life pretty good right now. Have kids, they said.
Yeah, I had a customer that said that. Yeah. It was funny.
Yeah, they say have your kids young so they'll grow with you. I don't know what these are, but I have 2 of them, and that's a challenge. Do we want more children? HE double hockey stick to them. No. If you know, you know.
Next question.
His word doesn't stand.
Was there ever a spoken non-negotiable when it came to being together when we first became serious?
Non-negotiable.
Yes.
No disrespect. Definitely. Yes. That's top one. The day you start disrespecting me is the day you can go ahead and say, miss me with that bull. Like, real talk.
Well, the very important one that she refuses to speak out. I was speaking to a customer about this yesterday, and I was applauding them for doing so. And they were a black couple too, and I had to praise them. And I tell a lot of customers, even with the baking, where I'm at, and just people randomly when I compliment them, that I appreciate you holding hands, because that is a non-negotiable with my wife. That if I know there's random times where we just may not hold hands, and that's fine. But if I reach out and she pulls away from me, those are signing papers for me, and that we just need to just go ahead and. No, the arguing, I don't have time for it. No more.
No disrespect, no arguing. Yeah. You're too grown for that.
Yeah.
Nobody got time for that.
Hey, we had said we're
Yeah,
on.
we're
Yeah, so break. We go. Okay.
they're in the very top of the closet. That's fine, but y'all not using them anyway. So we'll discuss it later. Thank you. Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah.
What is our view on husband and wife roles in the marriage? With this, I'm definitely gonna say,
You know, Miss Whitney was talking about this.
excuse me, like, I don't believe in the ish. Like, I really don't. Like, because if a man is single and he stays by himself, guess what he gonna have to do? Cook, clean, and feed his doggone self. So when you get with me, I don't want you to do nothing no different.
We talked about it today on the show.
Like,
which if
when in Rome, do as the Romans do. And if you wipe your ass with toilet paper, continue wiping it with toilet paper. That's just that with me.
And that's a plug 101 TKO radio Saturday from 10 to 12 show. Hey, I'm on there.
The mailroom
with yes.
Play it back. Bring it back. Run it back. Run it back. Hey,
great show.
Run it back. Run it. Hey, I got your jingle for you. Thank you. That's it.
Run it back.
Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. We're gonna run that conversation back one more time with Mr. Takeover. Pew pew pew. Pew, pew.
You had to throw the pew pew pew.
I had to do it. It's legit on radio.
Oh God.
Okay. So roles, there are no such thing as gender roles in this relationship or marriage.
And if you believe that there are, then
you got life messed up.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who take out the trash. Now he will fuss at me for taking out the trash because he feels like he's a man and that's his job. He will fuss at me for opening my own door. But again,
it ain't got nothing to do about roles though.
But again, people think taking out the trash is a man thing.
New kids better be glad they ain't doing it. I need to make them do it.
I did at 14. I walked by the bathroom and said, they make me sick for making me take the trash can out. And I guarantee you that was the very last time that I ever uttered that I did not want to do a chore in my parents' home.
Yeah.
Because my mama wasn't taking it. My daddy wasn't taking it. I was taking it whenever they told me to take it. Gender role things, yeah, my parents didn't do us no different on that. So
as she can take care of the kids, I can take care of the kids. Yeah. As she can work, I should be able to work, even though I have a disability. I still, as much as I can do, I do.
Ain't nothing wrong with him.
Yeah, I try not to let me.
Up to now, what's been the biggest breakthrough for you guys? Oh, I'm gonna say
change.
Yes, and we are on the brink of getting in and out of this breakthrough. Like
change. I think change for a lot of people is hard. And
I have definitely preached that from the beginning. I don't really like changes too tough. You know what I'm saying?
That's why she didn't want to marry me. She's like, bruh, So
I did. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't lying. Because I just was like, yeah, I've been through enough with this here. I ain't finna be trying to go through all that. No. I definitely was not with the program. I had made up my mind it's gonna be me and my girls. I ain't finna deal with all this drama and changes. I did not want to relearn a new person and I just was not with it.
Yeah, I think that makes a bad decision on the person when they tell themselves, I don't want to relearn something.
Yeah, I really have limited myself. And here now in my life, I'm definitely at a point where time balance, change, and girl just go with the flow has been whooping my ass.
The thing is, we don't know. We would never fully know ourselves. So yeah, we're constantly learning ourselves. And I would say also a breakthrough was realizing that in each other, we seriously have a true partner.
Yeah, I think that once I opened up to you, it was like it definitely was a breakthrough for us. Indeed. When I got on board and was like, you know what, this may not be bad for me. This might actually be good for me.
I mean, she was fighting.
He's not hurting or harming me, so yeah, it was.
She was coming kicking and screaming. No, no, no! I don't want a nice guy.
But I like him. He's my person. He's grown on me. Okay, you're doing too much. But yeah, said this is an open discussion. Said it's definitely they had a recording on Facebook Live.
No, that was the last one.
So, anybody got any questions for us?
Yeah.
Anything you want to know about us? We crazy. We open to discussing anything. Just about. As long as we don't get kicked off Facebook, it's cool.
Well, let me drink some more tea for that. Yeah.
Oh, still in love with the same persons for years. We can answer that one actually. How are we still in love with each other after all these years? God did.
Yeah, right. Again, I guess I can expound on the thing that I always say.
Mind you, we've only been together for about 5 of them months.
Yeah.
And a lot of people swear we've been together for like ever. I don't even know this guy.
I wake up in the morning, truly, and it's a it's a new thing. It's starting over, but not starting over for me.
He likes to see the positive changes in me.
Yes.
I have to open my eyes to see what it is he sees in me.
What's that song? The song that you know the song that be talking about how I want to see how you see me. Maybe that ain't how it go. It's a female. Yeah.
Ariana Grande, point of view.
Yeah, point of view. Yes. My point of view of her is I don't think it's pedestal, but
I deserve a pedestal. Baby.
Yeah, but it's like it's not to a degree to where you can't fondle your own ball. You know what I'm saying? Because you have some people that
because I'm bossy.
Lord, that'll put somebody on a pedestal so high and whatnot. So
FREE.
I always say MI cricket letter come back.
Well, they water ain't clean.
Oh God.
And if someone here about some lies, we don't do them.
Yeah, lies. The honesty thing for me is probably, and it's something that we also talked at the very beginning. That,
honesty, even if it hurts.
Yes, and it's going to be some point to where, when we're learning each other and whatnot, and as we tell our little past stories and whatnot, it's probably going to be some things that we don't mention. And then like a couple of years later, a conversation may come up and you start talking and you start talking about something, but oh crap. All right. You never told me that. You can't really look at that as being a lie. And a lot of people will. And
now, if you blatantly leaving out details in a story,
that's something totally different. Yes.
But
that's
if you're
all.
trying to recall an event or a memory and it just kind of don't come to you, then
yeah, because some things that trigger some things that you've probably set back and you're like, oh crap. Hey, I remember when. Yeah. And you've done it. You've done that sometimes. And
sometimes I can't remember stuff either.
Yeah. My previous marriage was awful with that. It's just stories ain't add up.
And two, that's another thing. I don't get mad about him talking about his ex.
Yeah.
In order for me to understand where he's coming from with certain things, I have to be able to understand. Okay, this happened and this happened. Oh, okay, cool, bet. Let me get myself together.
And I said this at the listening party. It's definitely with women, where I don't want to hear about who your ex was, what you did with your ex, And why you did this with your ex? They ain't got nothing to do with me. That's my past.
I take that as a learning lesson.
Yes.
Say, okay, well, be doing this, and this, and maybe I need to look at it and figure out how I'm responding or how I'm going to respond or what I can do to help him through that situation.
And true enough, you talking and opening up like that, people have a tendency of using it against you. But my thing with as a woman, you're sitting and you're trying to court with this dude, or dude is courting you, and you sit, let's say you ain't got kids and this person got kids, and you don't know he got kids until after you married, and then you find out he got kids, and now you're trying to figure out, a matter of fact, you're pregnant with his child, and you just find out that he got kids. You know, dang, why you ain't tell me you got kids? That's like something you should have been asking in the first place. You know, and people have a tendency of doing it, like skip over that because they don't want to do a deep dive in people's lives, and so, and they get, you really, not saying that person shouldn't say anything, but you can't get too mad at that person for you not doing your homework, pretty much. Or if you know that a person is a deadbeat and then you have kids with this person, for the life of Timbuktu, whatever, it may be a change with your child, but still. But no, I did the same thing though, and I'm a male, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Is we have a tendency of doing that, and then we get mad if that person is not doing what we think that they should be doing. You know what I'm saying? And so I just think that's kind of like wrong. But that's all the questions, guys. So this is going to be a very special season. I think we have a total of maybe like 5 or 6 couples that we're going to be using those questions. They already know that these questions.
And if you're a couple and you see this and you want to be on, come on.
Mm-hmm. And on top of that as well, if you're listening on Spotify, you will see this video. If not, you're getting the audio, and that's fine too. You're just gonna miss how sexy we are, and so, and that's okay. But yeah, we're gonna have some bonus random topics as well. I like just popping the recorder on and catching her at her finest. That's when she's really on her game. When I just out of the blue just pull the phone out.
It's the wine this time. It's the wine.
It's the wine. No, you sure you didn't really eat, did you? What I didn't. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My bad. Hey. Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, my bad. All right, guys. We do appreciate it. I didn't even play the intro. I was just so thrown off. So that is you guys have a great night.
Never thought it would be days like this.